We're reading every Spider-Man ever, and this is Not Brand Echh issue 3. Let's get this out of the way. Spider-Man only appears once in this entire issue, in a phone booth in the back of the very first panel. That's it. But that counts, so we're making a video on it. Anyway, Charlie America's origin story hasn't been reprinted in a number of weeks, so he sits down with Nock furious and tells him the story over milkshakes. He was a regular teenager called Speedy, pretending to be 7 years old with a newspaper route that was vital to the war effort to avoid being drafted. However, he is soon kidnapped by some secret agents and dragged to the back of a candy store, where Wondrous Woman and the Joker as a doctor strap him down and turn him into a super soldier. Zap! It succeeds. He's now Charlie America. But it turns out that one of the spies is actually a Nazi who wants to stop Speedy from fighting the Nazi menace. But Charlie America wants no such thing. He's more interested in selling weight loss ads than fighting, and he hides in a bin while the Nazi spy kills the doctor. When the villain then shoots at the bin, Charlie America throws the lid to knock him out, and everyone just assumes that he meant to do that, and the bin lid becomes his shield and his symbol. Captain America ends up joining the war effort anyway, where his secret identity is discovered by Bunky Barnes, who blackmails the hero into letting him be a sidekick. And so they fight together as an inseparable team before they're faced by Baron Zero and a wooden plane with a bomb on it. Bunky jumps on the plane to disarm the bomb and gets trapped, and Charlie leaps to save him, but the plane explodes, killing Bunky, and Charlie America falls into the ocean and freezes. Years later, when comic book sales have picked up, he's discovered and revived, broken out of the ice by the Revengers. But it's a shame you never caught Baron Zero, Nack says. Now back to the start of the story. But Charlie America did, when he was in South America. But, surprise, that was actually a robot, and Nack Furious is actually Baron Zero in disguise. But Charlie America also has a surprise. He's not Charlie, he's Bunky Barnes instead, who didn't die on that plane at all. In the end, they decide not to fight each other. Baron Zero enjoys all the perks of being the head of Sheesh, and Bunky enjoys not having Charlie to boss him around and getting to stay up late. Instead, they stay in the diner and drink hundreds of milkshakes. Thanks for watching. The next issue returns us to the Amazing Spider-Man and away from parody, but while we wait for that, here's a fun fact about this issue. Like all Not Brand Echh issues, this story is littered with comic cameos. In this one, includes the cast of Peanuts playing secret Nazis?